Hi, everybody. What's going on? Hello, Nero. Hello, Lopez. Jessica. Your birthday was Wednesday. Oh, happy belated. You're still celebrating, I'm sure. Celebrate for the whole month. That's what most people do nowadays, anyways. They celebrate for the whole month. Now, where did my post go? Oh, losing everything everywhere. Heaven's sakes. There. Come on. There's such a bad delay here at times, I swear. And I bet you guys are just about. You know, the regulars, right? You guys know how it'll run for a couple and then you guys lose your screen. It happens every time. I'm waiting for that to happen before I begin the reading. Otherwise, I'll have to stop. Come on, do your thing. Three minutes in and still waiting. You bugger. Make a liar out of me. Everything's running kind of slow. You know, we just came through, like yesterday, it was a horrible storm, windstorm. Started out as a rainstorm for Halloween night. Turned into a full-blown windstorm. We lost power 3 times, and each time was for a couple hours at a time. No phone. My house phone, last time I checked, is nothing but air there. Things are still not back and running and up to normal. I was gone away for 6 days last week, and my son, he's working in the area, and I asked him to stay here so he could take care of the cat, because I had Bear with me. I was trying to call the house, couldn't get through, couldn't hear. There was just nothing. Get home just to find out that there was a bad automobile accident up the road, just hop, skip, and a jump up the road for me. Anyway, car hit a pole, took the pole out, knocked out the power, knocked out the internet. So from Sunday till Tuesday evening, there was no phone, there was no internet. There was power, but so it's been a weird. Baby, it's retro is what's going on here, retrograde. Our Mercury retrograde is really putting some of us through a bit of our paces, we'll say. A few little challenges started for me, like even before, like right. It couldn't have been any closer. Yeah. Hey, Bonafide. Ho, Catherine. Hey, some of you have lost the screen. Just give it a couple of minutes. Yeah, this happens every time. It's the streaming software that I use. For some reason, it will log your screen off. We're still connected, but it'll log the screen, and then it'll log it back in every single time. But where everything's really slow, it took a longer time this time. This is what I'm waiting for. This is what I was waiting for before I begin anything. Yeah. Your phone's ringing and there's nobody there. That's kind of creepy. Or is there? Nobody that you can see. Do I look like I was crying because I was bawling my eyes out? I was watching a movie. What's it called? Wild Vacation or Vacation in the Wild? I don't know. It's a 2019 movie, brand new movie on Netflix, if any of you have the Canadian Netflix. Um, and one of the chickies from Sex and the City there was on it. The long one with the long hair, the brunette. She's in the movie. She plays lead opposite Rob Lowe. They're both really good in it. And I recommend it if you like elephants and you have a heart for wildlife. You got to watch this movie. I was bawling. I had my makeup all on and ready to go, and then I had to go wash my face. Oh my God, it was something. I tell you, Netflix. It's about wild vacation, vacation in the wild, something like that. But you'll know when you see her face and Rob Lowe. Boy, that orange light, that's taken a long time to come back. You're seeing it, and there we go. There's my green light of health. And now we're ready to begin. Let's start with a smudge. This is for Scorpio for the month of November. Yeah, I could use a smudge after watching that movie. I was just like, oh, this is killing me. This is breaking my heart. You know, it's a feel-good movie, but wow. Rob Lowe is quite different in this movie as well. I've never seen him act like that before. But we want to bring some balance into the energy within this reading for everybody that is witnessing this reading. Also, this household and every heart that beats within it. Bring blessings, peace, love, and balance overall. Thank you for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Started to burn really well, but I know she's going to go out. I'm not going to get. I'm going to have to relight. There's a lot left in this. I got a bit of everything in here. I've even got my own homegrown sweetgrass in here. A little pinch of tobacco. My grandpa's beard, a cedar. And there's what I wanted to be able to give my cards a good smudge. I did a personal reading today for somebody. So I want to make sure my cards are smudged really well, and so is Lilith. This is for the month of November 2019 for Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Nice, good, healthy stink up. There we go. Here we go. Okay. And Lilith. Wake up, darling. And for all of you as well. I gave the house a good smudge earlier with the previous reading, so this is just a formality at this. There we go. Okay, let's get right into our shuffle here. Let me see. Okay. You know, I can feel the temperature going down, so I grabbed my shawl. I said, that's getting cool. My window's open a little bit because you guys know what I'm like. I'll get halfway through this and start breaking out in the sweat and be too warm. So, okay. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio. Hi, Andrew. Welcome back, buddy. Ah, hello, Patricia from New Jersey. All due respect, I'm just being a smarty, that's all. Just a smarty. This is for Scorpio. What does November hold for Scorpio? Wow, let's find out. Okay. One more run. One more run. My hands are getting cold. Scorpio. Enlightenment, guidance. All right, I'm beautiful. Right here. Cutting right here. Cutting right here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Now, where am I? I want my selenite. That's what I want. And I want to bring the camera down. That means I have to switch to my own screen. I can't see your comments while you're chatting. There, everybody's kind of disappeared on me. All right, so the very first card in your overall energy for the whole month of November, we're looking here, Scorpio, at the King of Swords. He represents ambition. That's your overall energy. It's a good card. Your second card, your finances, your wealth. And wealth includes things other than monetary wealth, but your wealth of your life, your health, the love in your life as well. Queen of Cups and sensitivity. Your third card, your hearth, your home, family, friendship, relationships, intimate. Two of Wands and vision. Did I bring my glasses over here? Because my eyes today were bad. I tried to get some video and pictures down at the beach of the surf and all. The sun was so bright, it blinded me. I lost my sunglasses on my little vacation. They're on the side of the highway somewhere. Oh, look who else we have within this reading. Not just the Queen, but we also have the King. And this is falling into your challenges, should there be any for any of you. The King of Cups, where she's about sensitivity, he's about understanding. That tells me there's a lot of compassion going on here, either for you during the month of November, Scorpio, or coming from you. The last card, your message from Spirit, and it's a beauty. We have the Three of Pentacles. Very appropriate. Very appropriate. I need my glasses. I need. See, that's where witchcraft could come in kind of handy, right? Glasses. I've seen some strange things, but I've never tried to do anything like that. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, let me fetch my glasses. I think they're over by my armchair on my end table, I think. If not, I know where there's another pair. There they are. Yes. Okay. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, for heaven's sake. Geez, I hate clicking in a box where you're trying to text box and you got to do it 3 times. For heaven's sakes. Jeez. Okay. King of Swords. Your overall energy are being represented here by, oh, for heaven's sakes. Ambition, and no lack of it for you in November. Scorpions, when they set their mind to doing something anyways, right, they're diehards. They never say die. And if they do, it's a long time coming. It just shows more ambition than probably what you're normally used to. This is getting annoying. It's just not working. Everything is just so behind. There's a big lag going on here. Yes, with Scorpio, there won't be any lack of that feeling of being given a reason to do what it is that you're doing, to make plans to do what it is and following through with them. I'm sorry, I don't think I even held them up, did I? Sorry about that. I'm battling with I had a different pair on earlier, and I think they're in my other room. Oh, no, I can't. They feel weird after wearing the other ones. Where's there it is. This is somebody that also doesn't like to waste time. It represents Scorpio that way. They're usually pretty sharp and efficient. Um, and this is being exaggerated, if you know what I mean. It's even more pronounced during the month of November. Not interested in doing we'll start at A, then we'll move to B, and then we'll get to C, and we'll be at the end. Not with this guy. This energy shows you saying, I don't have time for what's politically correct here. I don't have time to deal with proper protocol. I'm literally going to jump. No, not literally, but my intention is to begin at A and go directly to C. Cutting through the bull crap, the protocols, and all of that to get to the end. The end and the completion. In the beginning, there's a means to the end. But taking the normal channels won't get you there. You have to, Scorpio, you have to come up and be more innovative, brave, the kind of personality that doesn't hesitate to take the initiative. Never mind what everybody else is doing. I know what I'm doing. That's all I care about. That's what I'm hearing. I know what I'm doing. What they're doing has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. But I'm keeping my nose in my own yard kind of thing. I'm focusing in. And that's what you guys are doing. I'm focusing in on a task at hand, on a project, on a goal, anything like that with this guy. There's no messing around. There is no messing around with him. He means, they're putting the book down, there's more to him. He means, I want the keywords here, he means business. Anybody running into this energy, and if you're carrying this energy, they're going to know. Scorpio people will think twice before they even think about approaching you or suggesting things to you. People are going to think twice, maybe 3 times. Do I even say it? Do I even go there? Because your presence here, whatever this is, through the whole month, I think just about anything you take on, your presence here is one of don't push me. Don't question me. Don't question my motives. You've never been more sure about something. This is, for some of you I'm hearing, this is my baby. This is my baby. In a way of, we'll say projects, right? That kind of a thing. So the whole energy, as far as, so says tarot, is this man, or energy as I like to call it, is very clever, is often a strong leader in a professional career. He's agreed that now that professional career could transform into perfection. Whatever you take on, you're doing it right, the right way. You're doing it to the very best of your ability. And you would say to people, and then some. I even went beyond my own expectations of what I could do. I surprised myself. That's a good thing. Strategy comes into this picture. Charm and ambition as well. With this energy, you might find yourself being able to exert pressure as well. He's very impatient to succeed, and he can be relied upon to offer calm and logical judgment. You've never had it more together, Scorpio. For a lot of you, you've never had it more together. You really know what's going on. You've got it down. Something that you understand inside out, up and down, in and out. This is my baby. I keep hearing that for somebody. For a few of you, legal issues may need your attention just now. It doesn't mean you broke the law or you went to jail, but it could just be signing contracts or something along those lines, putting your John Henry on something, making an agreement. That's what a contract is, drawing up whatever and then agreeing on whatever. Whatever's going on with you, and you won't have any problems doing this, Scorpio, you're to take a logical approach. This is a time for mental agility rather than emotional influences. This is more about mental agility. Be very clear-minded, quick-witted, quick thinking. The advice for the card is to look for facts before making any concrete final decisions. Do your homework. Throw yourself into whatever it is that means something to you, the passion behind, the reasoning, the motivation. Make sure you do all your homework. Don't take second and third hand information. You find out straight from the source. Your keywords for this card are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decisions, strength, justice, support. This energy is going to follow you through the whole month. Apply these things that this card brings forward for you. Your next card we're looking at here are finances, wealth, and I mean wealth in all senses of the word of wealth. Whatever wealth means, it's not all just about money. Your Cappy left you 3 times. That's rough. There are more things. I know there's things in my life, for myself, and I think probably speak for a lot of people, where somebody had a bank book and they said, you can have this. It's already your name all over it. It's already done. It's sitting there with your name on it. All right? But you have to relinquish something or something that is really important to you. In this moment, still important and has been important. I would burn the bank book. What did I call it? A passport? Did I say that? No, it's a bank book with statements. It's your bank book with your name on it. But you need to relinquish something. You need to give something up. You, and I don't mean this lightly, but I mean this in a very, very, the weight of it's on me. This is something very, very close. And you guys aren't like that. You're like me, that you would say, what? And you would burn that bank book. You would burn it. You would rip it to shreds and say, there's no way. And there was probably a 6-figure number there. All right? But you wouldn't walk away from something you had committed to. There's something of value and loyalty that comes from a Scorpio. Scorpios can be loyal to the very end. To the very, very end. And there is no price. You cannot put a price tag on loyalty, on trust, of feeling like you belong, a part of something bigger than yourself. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh my God, my nose just either goes, or I start to yawn. I haven't done this in a while. This hasn't happened in a while. I don't know what's going on, but for no reason. But with this, you're becoming more emotive. You're becoming more empathetic. Grasping a larger understanding of the world at large. Financially, don't brag about how wonderful you do, how good your life is, what class you put yourself in. You're to keep those things to yourself, Scorpio, and be humble about it. Because not everybody you meet is going to be at that same level. There'll be some that are struggling. You need to be aware of that. Keep your personal victories for you. Keep them quiet right now. Remain sensitive to those that are around you. This is a very sensitive energy. It shows sensitivity towards others. Sometimes we get lost in that and we can say, well, this doesn't affect somebody else. Maybe it affects me. Being sensitive to yourself, sensitive to others. She's a beautiful card because she brings such beautiful, loving energy with her as well. She's fantastic. There's just no way getting around it. The Queen of Cups, are you kidding me? There's warmth, there's tenderness, there's nurturing, there's feeding, there's support. There's all these beautiful things that go with her. This energy is very sensitive and is very compassionate. This card shows your loyalty towards your friends. It shows you openly loving towards your family. If you have a partner, the same way. Because that's what she's all about. She's about loyalty. She's about inspiration, strong creativity, always pops of color in with this energy as well. Anything that you, like I say, right from the start, there's something here that's going to be your project for the month, maybe for the next 6 months, but it's your baby. And this card has come up to confirm that anything that you take on and anything you bring in, is that it's going to thrive and grow. Good, right across the board, all the way. So what this energy, what the Queen is telling you you should be doing is that now, she's here to show you that now is the time to focus on your relationships. If you have children, focus on them as well, and sharing with friends. If any of you are single, she predicts that you are emotionally ready for a new love. This would be somebody that's been out of it for a while. You've been single a while. You're ready now to get back into the game. You find that your heart's ahead of your heart, and you're finding and yearning and wanting to share your life with somebody again. You were away from that for a little while, but now you're coming back into it. The advice of this card: tune into your nurturing side, because that's what the Queen and the Mother of Cups is all about here. Turn into your nurturing side. In other words, take people under your metaphoric wing. Keep your eye out, Scorpio, for people that may need your help but won't ask. I'm hearing that for some of you as well. In decision making, in this case, your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide. Your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity and sympathy, protection, care, emotion, feeling secure, feeling safe. And I would say financially, as I said, if you're doing really well, be sensitive to those that are around you. Not everybody is. You can take a lot of pride and joy in that, but you let your actions speak and see what you produce. If others want to comment on how wonderful your life seems to be going for you, then let them comment. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not feeling any real hard financial strain for most of you. I'm not saying there isn't a few of you out there. There's always a few of you out there. Financially, for those that are really, really struggling and experiencing hard times, the month of November, right around the middle of the month, I'm feeling for some of you, and I'm hearing that things could pick up a bit financially. They could improve a bit. Think long and hard about what you're going to do with that, how you're going to make it, how you're going to have that reflecting in your life. It'll help carry you through. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, this could be a big thing for you. This could be, if you have children, grandchildren, this sort of a thing. So Again, with the keywords, love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion, because that's what cups are all about. They represent the heart, they represent emotions. This is finding some kind of an emotional security for some of you. I heard you feeling locked in a good way. Locked in to something that's good that you wanted. It's finally, you can trust it now, whatever that is, or that person, or such. You can throw your trust into that now. You've done quite well. Third card is Hearth, Home, and Family, Two of Wands and Vision. Beautiful card here. There's two representing the union. You got two coming together representing the union of two people sharing their visions as well. The court it's a card of partnership as well. Is that the one? Bear with me a moment. Is it? It is. Yeah, I thought so. I couldn't remember. This too, what it is doing is representing not for all, but for some. Romance and partnerships, all right? You may meet a new partner. This is for some of you. You could hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in and out of the workplace. This meeting of the minds will bring you rewards as you broaden your horizons and see just what you could achieve. For those involved in education, you find the right course or teacher to inspire you to hone your skills and to nurture your interests, the coming together of two, the teacher, the student, perfectly matched for some of you. Look for those around you who share your visions as well, and you can work together for greater results. If you find yourself on a project that you could use a little more help, a little more elbow grease, a little more support, look for that. You're not going to have a really hard time during the month of November at all, Scorpio. There will be growth. There will be things happening. There's going to be action in the best of ways. And Scorpio, I'm feeling as well, you're going to be completely on top of everything during the month of November. You're not going to miss a beat. You're not going to miss a beat. The keywords for this card are partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. But somebody out there you're going to meet. We have, okay, you've got your twin flame, and then we have your karmic partner or relationship with another, and then there's destiny. There's history repeating itself. There's all kinds of things that come into play with this card. All kinds of things come into play. But finding somebody that's like-minded, do you know how rare that is? Where you really don't know each other at all, but you know each other better than anybody else in your lives. That's what you call a connection being made here. Two minds thinking alike. You like the same things. You're interested in the same. And this doesn't have to be a romantic. This could be business. This could be friendship. This could be family. But somebody that you're going to connect with in a very, very sharp and impressive way. You'll be able to speak for each other, finish each other's sentences, inspire each other, nurture each other, bring the best out in each other. In any relationship, no matter what it is, we should bring that out in each other, the very best out in each other, the best intentions for each other. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card for whoever this will ring true with. You'll broaden each other's future horizons as well. Thoughts, ideas, creations, discussions of things that have never, ever, ever occurred to you, let alone seem possible. These are the things that can come forward with this card. May seem like an insignificant little two. Do not underestimate the smaller numbers. Do not do that. The next one we have, here we go. We've got the hubby on the go here for the queen, and now we have this beautiful energy. And these are your challenges should you feel that you're going through challenges here. Um, this is a card, and he's a lot like her. It's about everything that's right in life, or right for you as a person. As people, maybe how we should be. We should have higher integrity and have honor over that integrity. We should always be sensitive and devoted to friends, devoted to family, and he shows devotion to his career as well. This could be an actual person in some of your lives, or it's the energy we're looking at here, which is representing you, Scorpio. This card is showing with this energy, when a commitment gets made, it's kept. Loyal for life. There's no turning back once you make this connection, this commitment. If this is someone in your life, he can become very distant at times. He kind of pulls off to himself. This could even be you, Scorpio, because it kind of sounds like you. And like Scorpio, feelings are felt very, very deeply. Even still waters run very deep. Put it that way. If you identify with this card, if you feel that this card represents you, Scorpio, then why he's here is he's indicating that you should balance your empathy with fairness to yourself. All right? Because we can't be anything to anybody if we don't look care of ourselves, if we don't take care of ourselves first. Look after our own hunger. If we don't feed ourselves, we're not going to be up to feeding anybody else. That's why they say love thyself. And makes you a better person and more loving towards the rest of the humans in your life. It just does. If you're happy, you won't settle for anybody that you care about not being happy too. And you'll go far and wide to ensure that for some of the people in your life, you will, there's no end until you achieve that for them, or help them, direct them, because you can't make anybody else happy, but you can teach people how they can, but they have to do it for themselves. But be fair to yourself. That's all I'm saying. Don't give away all your energies. All right? You need to take care of you first. And for somebody else out there, this card, this man makes the ideal male partner. If there's someone in your life like that, that is kind of described by this, is almost like the perfect person. None of us are perfect, but that in the energy, if it means nothing to you, then it's pure energy that's coming through for you. That's what you're going to be dealing with. That'd be your challenge. Being happy, oh boy, being productive, being the go-getter, being there for friends and family and people that mean the most to you, making sure that they're getting the most out of their lives as well. Almost making it your business. You're making their business your business. Do you know what I'm saying? Follow your emotions is the advice here, but don't feel you have to explain your feelings to anybody. You don't need to explain yourself. You just trust that you're right. It's just that simple. Scorpions are very intuitive. Why would you doubt yourself now? Don't do that. There's your challenge. Fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment and honor come along. All the good stuff of life and the good stuff of the good side of what human behavior or whatnot can be. So hey, the generator's in the house. The last card here, your message from Spirit. It's a 3, and we all know what 3s are. They're very, very powerful. They have a very high regard. They're almost seen as a holy card. The power within them. 3s in tarot, all about high activity. A lot of stuff going on. This is a beautiful card. Again, never underestimate the lower numbers. They pack a punch, especially this little unassuming 3. They can pack a punch. The generator. Where's the Tomerator tonight? Because it's Pentacles. We're looking at a lot of color and a lot of creativity. There's a lot going on, and it's very, the energy's up here somewhere. It's very up there. It's very clean. It's a good energy. There's nothing shadowed here at all. I'm not picking up on anything that's shadowed or dark or hidden or any of those things. I like this card a lot because it does. It, yes, represents money, but it represents creativity. It represents almost like a lot of aces of new beginnings here with the pentacles as well. Is somebody seeing you for your true colors in a good way? In a good way. Someone's seeing you for who you really are. And for some Scorpios, that's going to surprise you. What the heck is this all about? What's this going on? What is that person doing? What are they thinking? Why are they looking at me like that? It's all good. You're being recognized for your talents. You're being recognized for your loyalty. You're being recognized for your grit for life, your joy for life. Somebody's seeing the real you. Not everybody gets to see the real Scorpio. Not the quiet one. Not the... Some people believe if you want to get everybody's attention, especially in conversation, and there's more than one person, you just mumble down, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And people go, what? What? Now you got their attention because they're interested in what the hell you're talking, but they couldn't understand what you were saying. So I could see that going on for some of you. Okay, and I don't go around yelling and raising my voice or slamming things around to get attention. I withdraw, I get quieter. Scorpio's quiet, you better be careful. That's all I can tell you. It's time for acknowledgement for you as your work receives positive attention. Whether you're making a speech or you're organizing an event or even demonstrating your skill to others, your success could become a little more public than private here. On the home front, the 3 can show you that now's the time to make your home presentable. So if you're looking to sell your home, maybe you're just looking to renovate or redecorate as well at this time. But do the best you can do. Put your best foot forward. Whatever you do now, take your pride in. Also in your work, if you work, it's going to have a lasting effect. I can't see Scorpio doing any less than their best. That's what I know Scorpio. They don't do any less than their best. Show off your work and be proud of your achievements. Further successes in the cards for you. Literally. Keywords are reputation and learning, skill, performance, reward, security, and completion. And this is all your message from Spirit. Show off your work and be proud of your achievements. Further successes in the cards for you. A lot of growth for the month for you guys. There's a lot going on, but there's a lot of growth. That seemed like an awful long reading. I'm awful sorry about that. So we'll wrap it up here. I'm going to pop right in back in a few minutes. You guys can hang out if you want, even if you're not represented by the sign. But that was Scorpio. So now we have Sagittarius coming up next. So we'll get into Sagittarius, which means I've got to shut everything down and restart it again. So thanks, Melissa. Hi, Rose. Thank you, Rose, for being here. Okay. Yep. Go right ahead, Jen. That's all right. Go right ahead. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Appreciate your presence. I'll be back in no more than half an hour. Way before that, 15, 20 minutes, I'll be back. And we'll move right into Sagittarius for November. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Please keep the peace sense. You can share the love and the light out with the rest of the world. You're looking for get in contact with me as well. Look below the video window and you can find everything there. Live your life with integrity. Watch your intentions. Watch how you think and how you're feeling. You're living beneath the microscope of the universe, and it's taking notes.